In the darker corners of our society, a heinous crime lurks, often unseen, but chillingly real. Sex trafficking. This is not a distant problem, but an abhorrent reality affecting countless innocent lives across the globe. It's a nefarious trade that thrives in the shadows, exploiting the most vulnerable among us. This crime is not simply a local issue, it's a worldwide concern that demands our immediate attention. Dive with us into the harrowing world of sex trafficking as we explore 5 terrifying facts. Fact number 1. Sex trafficking is an unseen pandemic affecting millions worldwide. Imagine a city thrumming with life, yet beneath its vibrant surface lurks a dark underbelly, a hidden nightmare where countless souls are trapped in a cycle of exploitation and abuse. The true scale of this crime is staggering, with estimates suggesting that millions are ensnared by this illicit trade globally. Yet the covert nature of sex trafficking makes it a largely invisible problem. Unlike other forms of criminal activity, it often operates in the shadows, behind closed doors, making it difficult to quantify or even recognize. This clandestine operation fuels the problem, allowing it to flourish undetected and unchallenged. The victims are often hidden in plain sight, their silent cries drowned out by the hustle and bustle of everyday life. This unseen pandemic, silently spreading its evil tendrils, is closer to home than we may think. Fact number 2. The victims are often the most vulnerable among us. Traffickers have a chilling knack for spotting the susceptible, hunting them like predators stalking their prey. Many are ensnared from impoverished backgrounds, their desperation making them easy targets. Others are mere children, their innocence exploited in the most heart-wrenching ways. And then, there are those uprooted from their homes due to war or natural disasters, the displaced, who are lured into this horrifying web under the guise of refuge and safety. These predators don't discriminate. They seek out vulnerability in all its forms, exploiting human beings at their weakest, turning them into commodities for their sinister trade. It's a harrowing reality, a stain on our collective conscience. It is these innocent and vulnerable lives that are exploited, their voices silenced in the deafening roar of this covert trade. Fact number 3. Sex trafficking is a highly profitable illicit business. Let's delve into the economics behind this heinous crime. The high profits and low risks associated with sex trafficking make it an attractive enterprise for criminal syndicates. But why is this so? Economically speaking, the business model is shockingly straightforward. Victims are often procured at a relatively low cost and then sold multiple times. The product, in this case, the victims, are not one-time commodities, but rather a source of recurring income. This reprehensible cycle of exploitation generates billions of dollars globally each year. Furthermore, the risks of being caught and punished are surprisingly low. The hidden nature of this crime, combined with the often inadequate legal framework and enforcement, allows traffickers to operate with relative impunity. This grim combination of high profits and low risks fuels the rapid expansion of this crime. The profit-driven nature of this crime only fuels its growth, turning humans into commodities. Scene script. Fact number 4. The psychological impact on victims is long-lasting and devastating. Fact number 5. The fight against sex trafficking is ongoing, but it's a battle we can't afford to lose. Imagine carrying a weight, a burden so heavy that it seeps into every aspect of your life. That's the reality for victims of sex trafficking. The trauma doesn't just end when they're rescued. They carry with them the psychological scars of their experiences, often suffering from severe depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder. The impact is profound, permeating every facet of their lives, from relationships to self-perception, often lasting a lifetime. But there's another side to this haunting tale: the fight against it. Across the globe, countless organizations, governments, and ordinary individuals are striving to combat this horrific crime. They're working tirelessly, providing support to victims, raising awareness, and pushing for stronger legislation. The progress is there. From stricter laws to increased public consciousness, strides are being made in the right direction. But it's crucial to remember that this fight is far from over. It's a battle that demands our continuous efforts, our unwavering commitment. Every rescued victim, every trafficking ring dismantled, every law passed is a step towards a world free of sex trafficking. But the journey is long, the road is steep, the fight is hard, but it's one we must continue to wage for the sake of those who've been silenced, for those who've been stolen. The scars may run deep, but the fight for justice, for freedom, is far from over. Now that we've uncovered these terrifying facts, the question remains, what can we do? Well, we can all play our part. Start by spreading the word. Educate yourself and those around you about the harsh realities of sex trafficking. Support organizations that are on the front lines fighting this heinous crime. If you notice anything suspicious, don't hesitate, report it. Remember, every voice counts. Together, we can bring an end to this horrifying trade and restore the dignity of its victims.